Hello, it's Leslie here. So I've learnt a lot of new vocabulary this week and I thought I'd share with you some of the words I've learnt. This video ended up being very long, so I split it into two parts. So I guess you could say maybe a war part and a peacetime part. So I'll do the war part first. The Russian vocabulary to describe war. The first word I've got is vrag. Vrag means enemy. Vrag. Next one is drug. Drug is friend. Drug. Mój drug. My friend. Вторжение. Вторжение is invasion. That's what that means. Invasion. Вторжение. Война. War. Война. War. Заявлять. Заявлять is kind of like to declare something, or to... I've got a similar word next. Заявлять. Заявление means statement, so заявлять might mean to state something as well. Заявлять. And объявлять. Объявлять kind of means to announce something. So they haven't, what I wanted to say is they haven't announced war yet. So yeah, that's a bit strange. Заявлять, объявлять. Корабль. Корабль is like a ship. So you probably heard about that boat where they said, where the people on Snake Island told the корабль to fuck off. Защищать, защищать. It's kind of hard to say. That means to protect, So of course both sides want to protect their own citizens. Защищать. I learned this word a long time ago. It's pretty good. Hang on a sec. So this next word is new for me. Оборона. Оборона means defense or defensive. Оборона. So I think they mention in the Ministry of Defense or something like that. Оборона. So that's new to me. Преступление. Преступление means crime. So I think this is a crime. Преступление. Войска. Войска. Let me just get the pronunciation right. Войска. It's more like войска. That means troops. Troops. Войска. Войска. It's kind of a new word for me too, because normally you hear soldiers, soldat. Войска. 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 Interesting. Войска. And hang on a second. Yeah, this is another new word for me. Добровольно means voluntarily, like voluntarily lay down their arms or whatever. So добровольно. And of course I had to look up involuntarily, because if you've ever been sectioned involuntarily, you'll need that. And I found a couple of words for involuntarily. One was невольно, but that might be unwittingly. But anyway, in Google it sort of says невольно, means involuntarily, and непроизвольно. But that what I like to do when I look up words is cut the words, like look up произвольно. What does произвольно mean? That means arbitrarily. So непроизвольно means kind of like unarbitrarily. Anyway, so there you go. Smelly. This is one of the words that I think kind of sounds funny in Russian. I don't like this word because it sounds like smelly, in English. Smelly. It means brave. Smelly. Smelly человек. Brave man. Sabotage is just the same. Sabotage. Sabotage. Espionage is to spy. Uh, hmm. Oskorblenia. Oskorblenia means to insult. Oskorblenia. So, like both sides have insulted one another. Oskorblenia. Zapugaj means to intimidate. Zapugaj. Now, of course, I'm not giving you the perfective and imperfective because it's just to be too long. So I'm just giving you the ones I've heard most often. Zapugaj, to intimidate. Agressia, it just means aggression. I've heard that a lot. Russian aggression, agressia. But I won't be doing many of these not that it's loan words. What are they called? They're called cognates. But I'll just be doing the non-cognate words in future. But I thought I have to include it here because it's agressia. Ugnetaj means, let me look it up again. Ugnetaj, yeah, this is one of the last words I learned only today or yesterday, I think. Ugnetaj means to oppress. And the weird part is I've looked up, there seems to be a couple of words for ugnetaj in Russian. It's a couple of words for oppress, but that's one, ugnetaj. I could look up the other one. So the other one I found was prитesnyaj. I'll just copy paste it in here in my art program. Pritesnyaj. That's the other one I found. Pritesnyaj means to oppress. Anyway. Boi. I heard Zelensky say boi means fights. Boi. Ugroza means a threat, like noun. That's a threat. And grozit is to threaten. So you have ugroza and grozit. Yaderny means nuclear, and you can use this in terms of like family or weapons. Yaderny. I've heard this word mentioned a few times on both sides. Yaderny. Оружие is weapons. Оружие. So they say ядерное оружие. Тревожнее, this is in the neuter. Тревожнее means worrying or sort of anxious, worrying situation, whatever. Raketa is rocket. It seems Russians really like their rockets. Raketa. Snaryad. I've heard this a few times as well. Snaryad means projectile. Projectile is snaryad. Udar means like a strike or hit. So where they hit, udar. Obstrel is shelling. I've heard this word a lot. Obstreli, or whatever it is. Obstrel. I've heard it all this week. Obstrel. Vzriv is explosion. I've also heard that word mentioned a few times, but I knew that before. But vzriv. Уничтожить is to destroy. Уничтожить. So a lot of Ukraine is destroyed. Krov is blood. Krov. Trup is corpse. Trup, I've seen a few of those this week as well. Trup. Могила is grave. Могила. I've seen, corpses and no graves dug for them. Могили, plural, могили. Самоуничтожение. Sorry, I'll say that again. Самоуничтожение. It's kind of hard to say. Self-destruction. Самоуничтожение. Gosh, it's a big word. Самоуничтожение. Self-destruction. So Russia's kind of self-destructing at the moment. Stradać, to suffer. to suffer is stradać, to suffer. A lot of suffering during wartime. Stavatsa, stavatsa means to give up. Stavatsa. Stavatsa. I wish the Russian side would just give up. Stavatsa. Zapadnie sankcji. That's Western sanctions. Zapad is West. I've heard that word so often. This Zapad, Zapad, Zapad. If you know, listen to Maria Zakharova. Zapad, 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 Zapad. Sankcji, sanctions. Let me just pause it a sec. Nakazanie. I've temporarily forgot what that was. Punishment. Nakazanie. Nakazanie. Oh, both sides are punishing one another. Nakazanie. Whoops, I must have gone back too far. They don't all fit on my page. I've got so many words here, they don't all fit. Nakazanie. Żelazny zanawis. Żelazny zanawis means iron curtain. Zanawis. Żelazny iron zanawis. Curtain. I probably should have looked up the word for Cold War, but I won't. And I think that's all I've got. Yeah, that's the last one. I think I've got 40 something words there. So I hope that's a big help. I have spent some hours putting this together in a meaningful order. So I hope you like this video, and then there's also part 2, if you like, where I'll discuss more positive words. So I'll do that now, and there'll be another 40 words you can learn. So I hope this video was some help to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.